3 things holding you back from becoming rich. These are 3 common mistakes that I guarantee you've probably done at least one of them. So the first mistake is not valuing your time. Time is the most important asset we all have. You can spend money and buy things and lose money in investments, but you can always recuperate the soldiers. But your time, you will never get back. So spending time in areas that don't help your life is a huge mistake that you don't realize until later down the road. Hanging out with friends that are not in situations that you would want to be in is a big mistake, because you're spending your time around people that are not going places that you want to go. So you are losing your time that you're never going to get back. Now, I'm not saying to ditch all your friends, but spend more time doing things that are going to move you forward towards your goals. Time is the most important asset, especially when you're trying to get work done. People need to get into a zone. Whenever you do something, do you ever notice you're having so much fun that 4 hours went by? You started something at 6 and it's 10 o'clock and you look at the time like, it's already 10? Wow, how did the time go by? That's because you were in the zone. But when you're in the zone and someone texts you like at 6 p.m. you started, 6:30 you get a text, oh, it's my friend, I got a reply. Sure, you might think, oh, just a 1 minute reply, I'll get right back to work. No, it's a 1 minute reply, and then 5 to 10 minutes, oh, now I need to get focused, I need to get comfortable again, and then you're back in the zone. You lost like 15, 20 minutes when it should have been 30 seconds. And don't even get me started with social media and Instagram. You check a DM, a direct message, and now you see something on the homepage, you start exploring, you start stalking one of your old friends, you start looking through other pictures. Now you're in this vortex of a time bandit zone, and you've lost 2 or 3 hours, and then you can't even go back to focusing, and you lose all your focus and nothing gets accomplished. So that's holding you back big time. This is probably one of the most important videos I'll ever make. Time is more valuable than anything else. You will never get that back. I think I've hit that point hard enough. Let's get on to the second point. Second thing you don't want to do is splurge. Splurging on the wrong things. When you buy a brand new car, sure, it's nice to have it with that fresh new smell, leather seats, all these options, heated seats, navigation. You got a new car, but the moment you drive it off the lot, you already lost thousands in value. So never buy a new car. It's common sense. And then splurging when you're at the grocery store and you're about to check out, and then you see a Snickers bar on the side. You're like, look at this Snickers bar. I might as well buy it. Now, obviously it's not a Snickers bar, but just pretend it is. We're getting the Snickers bar, and now you're wasting money on an impulse buy. This is what we call an impulse buy. That's why in every grocery store at the checkout, there's all these snacks, because you had a long work day, you're super tired, and then you see that Snickers bar, that Hershey's bar on the side, you're like, I want some dopamine right now, I want a sugar rush. So you get that, and without realizing, it's impacting you so negatively, not only with you spending your $1 or $2 in that moment. Now you're eating sugar, your brain's gonna have more brain fog, you're gonna be sluggish, you're not gonna be as productive, and it just goes into a downward spiral. So avoid splurging on unnecessary items. Whatever you buy, always look at it like, okay, how would a rich person spend their money? They would invest in assets. They would spend their money buying, you probably can't see the buildings, but they would spend their money buying real estate, buying land, or spend their money buying things that are gonna make them more money, or buying healthy fruits and vegetables, because they know it may cost more for that organic avocado, but when I eat that, I have better energy, I'm healthier, and I feel better, so I'm gonna be more productive and produce a lot more with my business, at my job, whatever it is that you do in your regular life. You'll have a lot of energy, you'll feel a lot better, you'll look better, you'll live longer. There's an infinite amount of benefits. Stop splurging on unnecessary things, and when you want a car, don't buy the brand new car, buy the oldest model, the oldest year of the model that you want. So if it's a 2019 and they made it in 2015 and they all look the same, but just have like tiny little buttons that they added, get the 2015 that's already depreciated, used, and then stick with that. Now you don't have to take on so much depreciation, and sometimes when you buy that car, you can sell it for more. You can make more money on that car. That's why every single car I've bought, every single one, I've sold for more money. So I've basically been driving for free all my life and been getting paid to drive, rather than buying a new car. So think about where you spend your money. Everywhere you put $1, how much am I gonna get back? Be in that mindset. So the third mistake is not investing early. You wanna start investing as soon as possible, ASAP, because of compound interest. In an earlier video about the Roth IRA, I mentioned how starting at 19 versus 18 made thousands of dollars in differences by investing the same amount. So that's a huge mistake a lot of people make. They put it off like, oh, I'll wait till the market crashes, or I'll invest later, you know, I don't know enough yet. I'll just put it in my bank and let it lose money to inflation. You should invest now, start now, learn as much as you can now, but have something moving forward, something you put in weekly or monthly. Get something being built for you while you're learning more, and you can invest in something as easy as the S&P 500. Warren Buffett says that like no one can beat it over a 10-year span unless you're a unicorn. So it's really easy. Just start investing, take advantage of compound interest, and realize the more time you have on your side, the better off you will be. Same thing with real estate. Any investment you want to learn about and do, I recommend you just jump in and do it. Don't wait for a crash. Don't wait to time it, because over the long term, you'll be fine. Sure, you might invest today. You might invest right now, and the market is at the highest it's ever been. The next day it crashes. What does that mean? Invest more while it crashes until it rides back up. People who invested in 2007, 2008, if they kept holding throughout the crash, they'd be well above what they initially paid. Now, invest what you can afford. Invest money that you're willing to lose, not money like your entire life savings and then using a margin account so you borrow a loan, and then if it does crash, the stock broker will force you to sell it. Invest what you can afford to invest. That's it. Don't make those 3 mistakes. I hope this video helped. Subscribe if you haven't already with the notification bell. Smash that like button if you enjoyed it, and watch this video here for tips on saving money. See you guys in the next one. If it costs 12 cents for a dozen eggs, how much would it cost for 100 eggs?
Oh,
You played me. You didn't come up and say
for 100 eggs, it's 12 cents for a dozen. So it would be 12 times 100, right?